Hello. What's up, kid googologist? Oh my gosh, dude. My cat is already doing it. Henrushka! Can you guys hear that? My girlfriend just left to go to the gym and she's like immediately freaking out. What's up, Min and Speedy and Blackbird? One of the best American cubers ever, K-Kona? Me? Last time was off by maybe 2 slice mistakes, maybe more. Oh my gosh, dude. Cat is losing her mind. What's up, Epically Blue? You guys can hear that, I'm guessing. My girlfriend and I went out of town for nationals, obviously, and I think my cat I think she has attachment issues, because whenever we go on a trip and come back, even if it's only just for like 4 or 5 days, dude, we come back and she's like so needy. Like, she's been hanging out right next to where Serena works for like the entire day, like not moving from her side, and then if Serena leaves the house, she's like losing her mind like the entire time. We need to take her to a kitty psychologist. Oh my gosh, Andrushka. Begs for attention 24/7. That's annoying. Biggest gap to second you ever had for multi-blind? I am not sure. And I don't know how to figure that out. I'm sure it's probably something like over 50 points. Oh my god. Oops. Did something wrong. Also, a mechanical twist. What did I do? There we go. Oh, WR rankings. My biggest gap was 10 points. When I got 59 out of 60. Second place was Shivam with 48 points, and that lasted for a long time. Dude! It's okay! It'll be okay. Come here! Come here! Come here. Why don't you say hi to chat? They like you. Oh my gosh, she runs away. She's like, I'm lonely! And then I try to give her attention and then she runs away. Damn it, that was 9 floated to 8, but I had a new alg that was like literally the first time I've ever done it in a solve. I'm not as comfortable with this direction because this alg is like very unintuitive for me, but DFL DBR, which is that. I'll get used to it eventually. Masco 41 to 26. I think he had 41 to 21, if I'm not mistaken. I think second, when he got 41, I think second in the world was 23 out of 25. I think it was Zane Carney. Yeah, exactly. Epically blue. Nice. Yeah, now surely the biggest gap to second is it Stanley? Maybe actually Yihang. What is... I'm trying to remember what Xuanyi's average is, like 420 something? I don't know, like percentage wise what that is compared to Stanley's like 50 to 101. That is a pretty huge gap. What's up, ECP? Dang it. Tried to cancel, messed up, got lost. Yang's peak was 425 to 486. So. What's up, pen person? I felt like Stanley's distance on 5 line was smaller, but it is like, it's like 13 seconds. I think percentage wise it's definitely smaller than 4 blind. Wait, is Hill 218? Maybe it's like 15 seconds gap. Oh, 16 and a half. That's actually pretty similar percentage, but I think 4 blind still takes it. Port Peak Stanley 4 blind was 19. Sounds right. Before Hill got that 101, I think Stanley had like, I feel like he at least had something like a 20-second gap. I can't think of when.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
Dang it. I always get confused which LTCT is which for that case. What's up, Alex? Hi, Henrushka. I love LTCT. 33%? Wait. Oh, the 4 blind gap? Yeah, that's pretty insane. Doing? Oh my god, why did I get confused about this? Oh. Dude. I like could not for the life of me find a float, even though I'd like already found it. I just like my brain left. Oh yeah, prediction. Oh, Alex redeemed a tiny 3x3 flat solve. 1 sec. Okay, prediction's up. Okay, I'm gonna do this solve first because it's already scrambled, and then tiny 3 blind. Oh.
8 seconds.
Oh my god. Dude, my turning is horrible right now. What is happening? What's up, Ella? Oops. I'm good, Alex. Dang it. That would have been actually pretty good. I don't know if I've had a time like that on Tiny 3 blind before. It was 10 to 9. Does your 3x3 turning improve if you turn a 7x7 or something beforehand? I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe. That does not look like a 12x12. You are so astute. You got me. I clickbaited. Can you give a tip? It's hard for me to give any tips if I have no idea what you're doing well or incorrectly. Sounds like you're just learning 3 style, and you should just practice 3 style. Yeah, nice, Samuka. My first official multi was also 3 out of 3. Dude, come on! What did I do? Oh, I did an inverse comp. That's annoying. One of these days I'm gonna have a tiny blind session and I'm gonna get like sub 30. Grabbed all 8 and could only solve 1. Rip. Are you using rooms? If not, you should. Rip sub 40. That was 9 Alex. Tiny multi-blind. Dude, that is tempting. Just for how much easier it would make going to comps. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more. Dude, what am I doing? Rip. It'll be a good meme one day when I don't care about my official multi results anymore. Can you do memo without picking up the cube? It is really difficult. I've done it before. You have to like get lucky somewhat in order for it to be like possible to like for sure know that you're gonna solve it. Like not all scrambles are possible to guarantee a success. Because you can have like one face off. Oh my gosh, dude. She's at it again. Twisted you perms on bottom. Yeah. Dude, I think I'm gonna actually lube this right now. Got headphones with ANC noise cancellation. Nice. I have that as well on these. Probably silk is the best for doing this. Execution on yesterday's attempt was like painful at some points. Like the cube, I think, has just gotten so dry that it just locks up for no reason. I can like feel the inner pieces like grinding on each other and just like wanting to explode, even though I'm like not doing any kind of misturn at all. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this doesn't make it worse and or slippery or something. I feel like silk is a good big cube lube. Dreamed about hugging a cat. Nice. I'm being cautious about how much lube I put on this thing, but I try to do like every layer. Oh my gosh, dude, she's losing it. I hope my cat stops doing this during my attempt. Henrushka! Oh my gosh. Where is she? Come here! Come hither! Hang out in here. She's like, no. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Henrushka. She's so dramatic. Can you guys hear her in the back? She's on the complete other side of the house right now. That's how loud she's meowing. Punish her by making her use old Pokemon. Be a good punishment. Andrushka, please. Rushi. Wow, it's actually feeling really nice after lubing it. Guess it makes sense. This is the first time I've lubed this thing. I've done a lot of turning on it. Probably got very dry. Gonna have blazing fast execution today. Do 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 do. Also, doesn't feel like the lube's getting on the outside, so that's nice. It's very easy to lose where you were in the scramble. I don't have a PhD. We need a redeem that throws a toy for the cat. She hates toys. She only likes to play with things that are not meant to be toys. She hates toys. No, I don't have a PhD. I did do a master's. I texted my girlfriend saying that Henrushka's losing her mind, and she was like, no, I need to take her to a cat psychiatrist, which is exactly what I said. Okie dokie. Give the cat a Rubik's Cube. Good idea. Psychiatrist. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Okay. Psychiatrist. Thanks, ECP. Okay. Don't forget to get your bets in. You have 15 more minutes. PhD in 12 blind. Yes. I really hope my cat chills out. Oops. Okay. Gotta say, I'm feeling a little tired right now. Don't let that influence your bets, though. Put the music on loop. And anything else? I always get paranoid. Thanks, Speed. That's funny. The first four oblique types was 11 algs, 10 algs, 11 algs, 7 algs. So I was like, wow, this is really unlucky, and then I got a 7 alg on the last one. ignore my cat. Dang it, dude. Miss tracing. Oh. corners and wings now. Decent memo. X centers are done. The cube feels so much better than it did yesterday. I'm so glad I lubed it. I should have done that earlier. Really? Dude, that felt like such a normal ass turn. At least it didn't go flying. I hope I didn't mess that alg up. Feels like a slight chance I did. Okay, this is on DR. Is it on that side? Yeah, I think. It's that way. This attempt feels like it's going really well. This is annoying. Come on, dude. Please. Oh, thank you, dude. Oh my god. Centers are done. I feel like better than average about it. Feels possible. It's all the same oblique type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I might have done like multiple of the wrong oblique type. Dude, that's so annoying. Ugh. That's probably like multiple algs on the right oblique type, doing the left oblique type instead. And that's the 4th oblique type executed. I failed to lock in, dude. Yeah, with the pop, the pop save, all for naught. Man. Wow, that's like the most people have bet on success yet. I guess just because James probably didn't bet. That's funny. Rip. Not sub 20 attempts. Thanks, Bruno. Man. Almost fastest attempt, too. My fastest so far is 1:41:29. A minute off fastest. Rip. Ripperoni. I have to stand up. My body hurts. No thanks to Henrushka for yelling at me during the most crucial part of the solve. For absolutely no reason, too. My girlfriend is no longer gone, so she has no reason whatsoever. Oh my gosh, dude. What is the matter with her? Did Jesus ever solve a Rubik's Cube? It's a really good question. Fear we'll never know. Good night, Carpesia. Man. Alright, I'm gonna do some 3 blinds. German multi-blind Jesus. People used to say I looked like Jesus, but my hair's not long enough anymore. Thanks, Elise. How do you memo stuff like 1 and 2 twists, 2 flips? For 1 twist, I just memorize with a letter pair. Or if there's LTCT, then I just memorize a word for an LTCT case. For 2 or more twists, I just memorize it visually. I just like look at the case and think about the alg I would do for the case. So like, let's say I have like this, I would just like picture, I would just basically just remember that there's 2 twists and like the white and yellow stickers are there. Stuff like that is not like super common, so I've never really found much of an issue doing just visual for that, and I do visual for anything more than 1 flip as well. You don't even have long hair though? That's what I said. My hair is not long enough anymore, but it used to be long, and that's when people said, I look like Jesus. Dang it. I use the Weilong V11 for multi. I assumed that's what you meant, and I answered that way. Dude, come on. What am I doing? Yeah, it's the 20 magnet bong core. It's a very good cube. I thoroughly enjoy it. Mechanical twist, and I fixed the wrong one. How do you place it in rooms if it's visual? I basically just, I don't even like place my stories in rooms. When I memorize in multi-blind, I basically just visualize the rooms while conceptually thinking about the story, and all I really do is like I memorize. If I have a visual set of twists, I just say the story in my head, think about it conceptually, and then I'm like, and then do this set of twists. If I want, I can like try to make like the subject of the story does that set of twists in the story, you know? How do you know what Olo and Peel cases you're going to get? Yeah, you seem like you're assuming that I use CFOP for blind, which I don't, and nobody does. Dang it. This cube is very good. I highly recommend it. It seems like a lot of blinders like it lately too. The only thing is it's like pretty fast, and it took a while for me to get it to like a reasonable speed. Dang it, dude. I had a new alg case. I probably messed it up. Yo, Dennis. What's my TPS? It varies a lot, especially in blinds. Probably average like 8.5, maybe 9. On good solves, my TPS is like 10, sometimes, rarely, close to 11. I've had over 11 like twice, probably ever. Dude, my accuracy right now is atrocious. Also try to use logic when connecting a story to a room. Stuff like, why is that happening in my sync really helps. I do not do that because I feel like it's unnecessary and waste time. Can't see the session, oops. But if that helps you now, it's not like bad, I guess, but I generally would advise to not like rely so hard on a crutch like that instead of just like working to make your stories memorable. You could just like do that, but with the story, like why is X person doing Y thing? Dang it. Goodness Christ. If you have 8 TPS, I have like 4 TPS. I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. I had like just entered that stream, Alex. I was just like chilling and brought up Twitch on my phone, and I chatted for like 1 minute, and then you showed up. And it was like 3 hours after I rated you. I always thought that people have a separate word list for two flips and parody stuff. Didn't know people do it visually. I mean, not everyone does it visually. Probably most people do it with letter pairs. If the visual thing doesn't work for you, you can like, you could just like, yeah, come up with a separate word for every like 2 twist and 3 twist and 2 flip. Which isn't like that many cases. Like, if you don't like the visual thing, you can just do that. But the visual thing works for me, so I just did it. Got recommended blind stream. Sick. How long did you try blind solving? Drow Brevo. Also, I do coaching, obligatory coaching plug. I need to put that coaching email in my Twitch info somewhere, but on my YouTube stream it is in the description. How do I know my TPS in solves? Reconstruct. That's pretty much the only way. I generally know what my TPS is in 3-blind because I know what like the average move count is given the methods that I use. It's like probably around 90 moves, roughly. And I know my execution is like 11.5 to 12. So yeah. Like globally 11.5 to 12. Let's say 11.5 over 90, or 90 over 11.5. That is not even 8 TPS, 90 over 11.5, that's funny. That's funny, Alex. It's wild for me to hear that it's wild for someone to not know who I am. Huh. completely lost a pair. So for just a single twist, use a letter pair with buffered target. I don't use, I'm not sure if this is exactly what you mean, but let's say I have this case, these two twisted. I just memorize WB, web. Local Cal comp. We're selling a bunch of old puzzles. You live in California? So do I. It's like if someone didn't know Moscow in 2013. Yeah. That was probably decent TPS. So that was 10 Alex, and I would imagine like 11 exec. So that one was probably more like 100 over 11. Oops. So like over 9 probably. Isn't W on the bottom, or do you have your own letter scheme? Yeah, I made my own letter scheme. Isn't California basically as big as Germany? I think the population of California is like 30 million? $39 million. How long did it take you to learn 3-style? I have a hard time knowing how to answer that question because 3-style is like an intuitive method where once you understand how commutators work, you can do solves with 3-style. And that's basically what I did. I learned how commutators work. I immediately started doing solves with 3-style, and then it was just like a years-long process of making all my algs like better and better and better. So to learn how 3-style worked and start using it took me like a week. Dang it! So annoying, dude. That was insane corners. And I freaking realized what I did right at the end. I had 2 alg corners with a float, and it was that to that to that, DBL RFD, and then UFL LDF DBR. So like 2 corners, two corner comms, and they cancel. Ridiculous. Hydrate or bihydrate. Thought it was 50 mil. I just googled it and it said 39, so. The reason I did a U prime at the end of that solve was because my freaking UFR muscle memory got me. Because like the UFL alg is just that, but the UFR alg is U into that. Oops. I just did a U prime because my stupid muscle memory freaked out. Huh. Wonder if I mistraced that. Local SoCal comps. I'm in SoCal. That's funny. If you ever feel like getting into blind, we need more blinders in the area. That was 10 to 8. Dude, pretty good. That was 10 to 9 with 2 alg visual UV flip. It's always nice. Dang it, dude. That was a really good scramble, and I freaking blew it by trying to shortcut memo too hard. Damn. This session is turning up. That was 11 to 9. 2 corner floats. Are you planning to ever get a new PB mean of 3 again? No. Probably not. I would not be surprised if I never beat that PB. Corner memo is always odd because corner twists and trying to do like old ZBLL cases or whatever to try to simplify it. Yeah, that's tempting, but probably should avoid it early on at least. Me a while to remember what edges should be in the foreflip. Damn it, I'm ruining the average. My stupid pauses. If a letter pair was SI, how would you exact that? Not sure if you have time. I do not know what SI is. I have to Google specs. With my coaching, I've been like slowly actually learning specs because yeah, just so many people use it, and it's really difficult for beginners to just call piece names instead, or like locations. SI would be for me UE BDFU. Oh, okay. Oh, and I used FD, dude. Oh my god, I used FD when I used M2, so this is actually like KC. I do not remember what algs there are for those, actually. I'd have to look it up. There's like a way I could do it, but that's probably not like what you learned. Does anybody remember the M2 alg for that? Two extra comms. What's up, Abhijit? What are you using in 3-style? FD, if that's what you're asking. I use FD for floating that buffer. Oh, the alg for that cycle. What would that be? It would just be this, right? Oh. So I guess it would be this. If you use DF, it would be that to that. For this cycle, I would just do, you can type it out, DRD, or RF, R prime, S prime, R, F prime, R prime, S, D prime. Huh, I wonder what I did wrong there. Oh, I visualed a float wrong. That was a funny solve. I had like two huge fumbles where I was like pretty certain I made a one move mistake, and I didn't on either, but DNF'd by something else. Dude, are you kidding me? I'm so annoyed. Got two alg corners again with a float, and I forgot one of the algs. I'm a dingus. Bro. I one pass memo. One-handed mega world record average? Insane. Was it ZU again? No, I know. I was just joking, Alex. Daily 14, let's go. 8 outs with parity. Very dry delivery on that one. Very proud as a German. Thanks. It took me a while in my life to realize that my like sarcasm is like as dry as it is, because there's a lot of people who I will say something and I feel like it's so obvious that I'm joking, and then people don't realize I'm joking. I feel like this happens a lot. Is S like F or B? It's like F. Yeah, it follows F. Dang it. That scramble sucked. Annoying scramble. God, dude. Really annoying scrambles. I'm tempted to Lube this thing because it is feeling kind of slow, but I'm probably just being dumb. I should just not try so hard. I twisted a corner, and I'm pretty sure that when trying to twist it back, I went like this. And did a slice. I also twisted the wrong corner back, or twisted it the wrong way, I think. Yo, Taslin. What's up? Scramble with 6 twisted corners. That's funny. One of my students, I advised him to do some corners only solves, and he said the first one that he did had 6 twisted corners. I was like, that's insanely unlucky. Thanks, Winter. Yo, Damien. Two mistakes. How do I deactivate this profanity filter? It's in your settings, because it's not showing anything on my side. It's not like it's modded on my side. I think you have to click like the gear icon and get rid of it on your side. Yourself. What's up, Zach? I'm good, aside from barely DNFing another 12 blind. I had two new algs in that solve. I think I just did two pair order mistake, but I had both that, this, which I do that, and I also had this, which is that. Still have to like really think about these algs because they're not intuitive. Dude, that was probably like 11 memo, 10 exec or something. I had 1, 2 UF algs, 2 UB algs, 1 UR alg, 2 UFL algs, and an RFD parity. Crazy floating scramble. So that was 8, I think 12 to 8. Because I did a UB float, a UR float, UFL float, RFD float. Yeah, 12 to 8. That's funny. Dang it! That was 8 to 7. I choked so bad. This is also kind of a new alg for this case. DFL, DFR. I used to always do U prime, R prime, F prime. But I definitely feel like it should be better to do just like the domino thing. But I'm just like not that used to it. So I locked up really bad. Thanks, Winter. I feel like my results at Nets were kind of disappointing all around. The 4-blind single is probably like the one thing that was like relatively most okay. But like 143 is like not great. It's like just given that I'm not practicing 4-blind a lot, it's like, okay. But 50 points for a best of 2 in multi is pretty shit, and 402 on 5-blind is really shit, and 21 and 3-blind is also really shit. So, but got all the podiums I had hoped for, so like all the ones I could have reasonably hoped for I got, so that's cool. What's up, Yaya? I'm good. How are you? With this, isn't it better to rotate and exec with E-slice, or am I completely wrong? Yeah, you're completely wrong. No offense, but yeah. There's just like no reason to do that, because it can be executed like really fast without doing it, and rotating is avoidable. Double daily 14s. That was 9.5 to 8.5. I had like one of the most annoying floating 2-flip cases, BDBL, which I do a very weird alg for. Another 14 is cool. And then I had a LTCT, a fairly good case. UBL, BDR, or a BDL. Oh my gosh. Henrushka. It can just be executed like this. Talking to Drow Brevo. You ever going for the sub 14 blind solve? Oh, sub 1 4-blind solve. Unlikely. I don't know if I'll... it seems very, very unlikely that I'll ever get that in my life. Dude, okay. I need to lube this thing. I may be coping, but whatever. Had to rotate it to understand. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't learned 3-style yet, I wouldn't expect you to understand that alg, because that's just a 3-style alg. It's basically a D. I can type it out in like commutator form, but it's like a D setup into the commutator of R, F, R prime insertion, and then S prime interchange. So that turns out to be D, R, F, R prime, S prime, R, F prime, R prime, S, D prime. How do you have so few bots in chat? What are your settings? I don't know, maybe I've banned them all. What is wrong with my turning right now, dude? I'm like struggling to turn accurately. I'm like locking up at least one big time every solve, it feels like. how many push-ups you can do, and you say all of them. Aura. I'm aura farming. I would like to stop pausing. I did a parity shift after doing an alt swap, being a dingus, so I had to do a U-perm at the end, but I had already messed up. Who's Rokiki? I'm thinking about a new way to recognize T2C. First memorize floating parity letter that starts from the floating buffer, then memorize the twist direction of UFR buffer. I would not do that because it's not, most of the time it will not be obvious what the twist direction of the UFR buffer is when you're like actually getting a T2C in a solve, unless you're like always actively tracking buffer orientation in corners, which is really hard. Rokiki was main author in God's Number paper? Cool. Didn't know that. Is he in the number file video? Ooh, that was very good exec. That was like a lot of bad cases executed well. It feels really good. That number file video about the God's number is one of like the first topics on cubing that I ever saw that I can remember. I watched that before getting into cubing when I was in college, like somewhat close to when I started. Couldn't quite remember what pseudo swap I did. When you were in college, from 2010 until 2018? Yeah. College is like uni? Yeah. I did my undergrad 2010 to 2015 and then grad 2015 to 2018. Dude, what is the matter with my fucking cat? She's meowing so much lately. The number file video only had number file people speaking about it? Oh. What's up, Ot Light? I could have sworn they like talked about running the sim and everything and like going to like a supercomputer and whatnot. I imagine they would have talked about that, but guess not. Annoying scramble. Okay. I also remember them talking about FMC, and I vaguely remember somebody... I really felt like in the video they explained it. I haven't watched it since the first time I watched it, but I remember... This could totally be me misremembering, but I think that they said FMC is like... Somebody said it's like the most impressive event to them because they have to like all they get is a scramble and then they have to write down a solution, and they made it sound like you don't get to use a cube. I can't remember if that's actually how they explained that. That was pretty good for unfloatable 11 algs. Daniel Wallen entered the chat. Is that Otlight? Or someone else? Having to track UFR twist direction, is it too hard? I mean, you don't have to track UFR twist direction for T2C. You can just memorize like what letter triplet applies to each case. That's what I'm doing. Oh, Daniel did FMC without XYZ thing. Oh yeah. I've heard of a good handful of people who have done that. It sounds really hard. My cube actually feels so good now after lubing it. It's not too fast, it just feels like just right. No cube, no scramble image, no working paper. Oh, that's insane. I got a mid 40. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude, my cat. +2. Oh, even better. Hi. Oh my gosh. She made eye contact with her in the dark, and she just like ran over here. Hey, are you okay? Are you good, kitten? You're being so loud. You're being so loud. Is this our punishment for leaving for 6 days? Double parody. Dude, my cat is losing it. She's been losing it all day. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to go. Last 3 solves. Another 14. That was 8 to 7 again. Getting 2 8 to 7s today is pretty crazy. No, that was 9 to 7. Still very nice. Good mean. Actually, not good. 21. Let's roll it. Hey, that's a good mean. Just for the AO5. How did you take to learn full LTCT? It took me like a year, but I'm still like, I feel like I'm still not perfect at it. Like I definitely can get better. I'm not super confident with all of it. Dude, 10 Alex, that was good. I'm on fire. Last solve. Okay, Andrushka. Can you chill? Can you freaking chill? Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. So needy. Okay. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. What is the new mega world record average? Oh, it's probably only on cubing China. Yeah. I'll check that out later. I'm the only cuber streaming. Maybe I just raid Carney Jared or Silky. Wow, Silky face cam. Sick. Any methods or just go with most popular? If you want to be cool and have a leg up when doing one-handed, you can do Ru. Ru is a cool method. It's definitely harder to get good at, I think, but it's a cool method. It's not probably as good as CFOP for two-handed, but it is probably better for one-handed. Okay. Crucial. Okay. Wow, I got an AI generated ad. Let's go. Okay. See ya. Bye. Bye. Bye.